I'm Barry Tramel, and I agree that the run game is the biggest problem for Oklahoma, but I disagree that it's the run defense. I say it's the OU running offense.
I think that there are concerns. The biggest one heading into this Texas game for me, Landry Jones and finding somebody not named Ryan Broyles to throw the ball to. From the Opubco studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching the Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. News OK's Press Row is sponsored by Eskridge Lexus. Stop in and see them today. Barry, I think that some people might have thought that the OU defense would be under stress in this game, but Texas offense right now really without identity, which to me throws the concern to the OU offense. You're concerned about the run game.
Yeah, you know, DeMarco Murray goes wild against Utah State, but the last three Saturday, OU has really not got his running game going very well. DeMarco's yards per carry is down to 4.2. 65 yards on 28 carries against Cincinnati. Oklahoma needs to run the ball better, especially against Texas, because the Horns are fantastic in the secondary. They're going to be a very tough team to throw on. They rush the passer well. UCLA beat Texas with only 9 throws on Saturday. So the Sooners need to run the ball, and so far they have not shown that they're very good at it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And DeMarco Murray's not been great in this game the last couple years. He's been frankly awful in this game the last couple years. But I do think that you have to have that connection between Landry Jones and some of these other receivers. The connection between Landry and Ryan Broyles, it's pretty well established. I think you're going to see those two guys hook up a couple times, maybe more than a couple of times in this OU-Texas game. But that secondary for Texas, 3 guys in that defensive secondary that are probably first-day draft picks in the NFL, definitely going to play in the NFL, but really highly talented guys in the secondary. They're going to be able to single cover Ryan Broyles in most situations and cover him well. That's going to put a lot of stress on these other receivers. They're going to have to make plays, and they need to maybe use that tight end connection. We saw that come in handy a few years ago when Sam Bradford and Jermaine Gresham hooked up, and that was really the swing in the last Texas game that Oklahoma won. They have to find somebody not named Ryan Broyles to get the ball to on Saturday.
Well, they do, and I tell you, the one problem that OU's offense have is it's a pretty limited offense. They don't do a lot of intermediate passing. Landry Jones is pretty much limited to the swing and the screens sideways, and then the play action where he goes over the top. And DeJuan Miller made a nice play the other day, and Kenny Stills has turned into looks like he's going to be a very dependable receiver, but they don't have much intermediate passing going on. If they're not throwing to Broyles, they're not getting much out of the passing game. And so I don't know what they can – I don't know that they can expand on that. I don't know if it's Landry's capabilities. I don't know if it's pass protection. I just know that, to me, the best way to get this offense going is to get some running game going, because I just don't see that passing game expanding very much.
Yeah, they're going to need to do something though in that passing game, because I don't think that you can just depend on Ryan Broyles 100% in this game on Saturday. And let's think too. I mean, Landry Jones, he had a decent day at Cincinnati, but this is again continuing to test his ability to play well away from Norman. It's a neutral site game, but you know he has a track record of now 1 good performances, I think, away from Norman. Maybe throw in the Sun Bowl, give him 2. I'll give him 2, but he still needs to show in these big time games that he can play well, and he's going to need some help. I mean, he's going to need guys to catch passes. He's going to need Cam Kenny. He's going to need DeJuan Miller. He's going to need those guys to do a good job. And Barry, I think these two things are intertwined. If the run game goes well, I think the passing game opens up, and vice versa. I think this offense has a chance to really make a statement on Saturday. But it's going to take 11. It's not just going to be 1 or 2. They're going to have the blocking. They're going to have the pass protection. They're going to have it firing on all cylinders to really move against this Texas defense, which is really, really good. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere, newsok.com, and every day in the Oklahoman. Remember, News OK's Press Row is sponsored by Eskridge Lexus. Stop in and see them today.